It's a good thing I'm not popular, because if I were, I would get so much hate and would probably get canceled for this video. Hi, I'm Sephora, and I'm a 16-year-old beginner entrepreneur. Today we are going to be talking about unhealthy habits. These are so important to change because they affect literally everything. Your overall achievement, your whole happiness, your mindset, anything you could think of. And Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." Which is why it's so important to take the time to strengthen and build a good mindset and good habits and try to get rid of the bad ones. You'll just enjoy life more, you'll be happier, and you could reach your full potential, which I feel like it's nice to reach your full potential. It's not like I know I haven't reached my full potential, but imagine, right? So please make sure to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and make sure to check out my shop, okep.com. Okep.com has very cute info clothing that you will absolutely love. The shop isn't open yet. The website hasn't been published, but if you click the link down below, you can join the email list and you'll be the first to know, and you'll get a bunch of discounts that no one else will get. So if you want to be the first to the gold, please be sure to check that out. Now let's get into it. The first one, which is kind of a mix of two, is making excuses and complaining. This doesn't just affect you, it affects the people around you, because no one wants a negative Nancy. Unsuccessful people tend to complain and tend to blame everything else but themselves for their losses. But if the same thing were to happen to a successful person, that person would not complain about it and they would find their way around it. They would find out what to do about it or take responsibility if it was their fault. It makes a huge difference just to not complain about things and make excuses. I know there are a lot of people out there where it's like they have all these dreams and they just dream to dream. They don't actually do anything about their dreams. They make excuses on why they can't achieve them. If you really want something to change, if you really want something to happen, go chase your dreams, go do something instead of spending your time to complain about it and how the world is against you. So that's the first one. I hope I haven't made any of you too upset or offended, but we're gonna go right into the second one. The second one is never taking a risk. Unsuccessful people tend to be afraid of failure. They're afraid of losing or looking stupid or taking the wrong direction, so they just choose the safe path. If you never get out of your comfort zone, there will never be doors of opportunity opening for you. But a successful person, they really test their limits. They take risks, and that is what pushes them. That is what strengthens them and builds their character and them as a person. But it also opens more doors for opportunities, and that's why they become successful. I know it's probably a lot, and I shouldn't be the one to tell you like, oh, you should really go out there and take a risk, like jump off a cliff. You got this, you know? Like it takes a minute. Like you gotta take baby steps. Dude, I'm still taking baby steps. I take baby steps and then I have to go a few feet back and then take baby steps and go a few feet back. So yeah. Take those baby steps and take the small risks to get used to getting out of your comfort zone and make friends with it. When I was confronted about not taking risks and staying in my comfort zone, I started to talk more and actually participate in more things. Like, for example, I'm a very shy person and I used to have really bad social anxiety. I still have a little bit of anxiety over socializing with people, but it's not as bad because I took those little steps and I raised my hand in class. I talked a little bit more. I was more open to talking to people in general. And I participated in this thing that my pastor wanted to do at my church. He wanted me to make a video and I actually did it. And that was the scariest thing ever. And it froze on my face as he was showing the church. And it was really embarrassing. But it got me out of my comfort zone and it helped me to relax a little. So it really does help. And it is really adventurous. And life is just so much better when you're out of your comfort zone. The third point is never learning anything new. If you hate to learn, then just forget it, because In order to be successful, you have to keep expanding your knowledge because knowledge is success. Look at all the successful people in the world. Steve Jobs, the dude who created Apple, he joined this course on typography and all the stuff about like the letters and the spacing and the type of font and everything. And that was the start of Apple typography, you know? Like he used that class in order to make the Google Docs and form the typing that all the Apple products have today. And it's changed everything in technology when it comes to texting and typing. If Steve Jobs, instead of taking that course, was like, I'm just gonna wing it, Apple would not be as successful as it is today. He had to learn and expand his knowledge throughout the business in order to keep it growing. So yeah, even though school sucks, learning is actually kind of fun, especially when you actually like what you're learning. So not math or English, because that sucks. Last but not least, you are a quitter. Success takes a lot of time, and if you're looking for an easy way into it, you're gonna look for a really long time. But if you never give up, it's gotta show up sometime, right? If you quit, you're shutting doors that you didn't know were open yet because you didn't take those couple of steps to see the sunlight. A couple years ago, I used to do karate and I was actually kind of good. And I moved up into the black belt class and I wasn't a black belt yet. So it was very crazy. And it was very intense because it was a black belt class. And because of that, because I let fear get to me and I quit. And because I quit, I have missed out on so many opportunities to grow and be so awesome and go to tournaments that I absolutely loved and win awards and do awesome. It was a missed opportunity because I quit and I kind of regret that. So, moral of the story, if you're into something, don't quit just yet because there will most likely be light at the end of the tunnel sooner than you know it. Those are all the bad habits I have for you today. I hope I didn't offend you too much. I see that it could be a little harsh, but life is hard. So, I hope y'all have an amazing day. If you like this video, please be sure to hit the like button, and I'll see y'all next time.